like a light.
Today's the day I get my Tambo Teddy. I am so excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, there's no one in there. It's just the shop workers.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. So excited.
Got the most simple words. I feel calm when you're around, like nothing can break me.
So all made out of Australian sheepskin and all handmade. They've been being made since 1993. So we're celebrating 30 years this year, which is really cool. Yeah, so all of the teddies on the shelves also have their own name. So I'll show you, for example, this one here. So this is Rumley Rick. The first part of the name, in this instance Rumley, is a local Tambo property, and that's how all of the names start, with that local Tambo property, which gives them that lifelong connection to Tambo. Yeah. They're all also individually numbered. So that's helped us keep track of how many bears have been made since 1993, and we're up into the 67,000 now.
Fabulous. Let's see what my number's going to be.
Yeah. So we encourage you to pick them up and have a feel, because they are made from that natural fibre. They all do feel a little bit different. Yeah. So pick the one that you like the look of and the feel of, and we can do the name and the ribbon to suit you. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Yeah, this is going to be hard.
All the colours of the rainbow. How am I going to decide?
I think I just spotted one.
Maybe I need to find out if there's an animal print one first. Would there happen to be an animal print one? No animal prints, no, but we do have our Toby bears here that are patchwork. So that's probably the closest you'll get to a print of any kind, because they are that multiple colour.
Isn't he beautiful?
And this style of bear with the flat nose is actually the most similar to the original bear.
Okay, so this one is the original?
Design. Yeah, so that's the prototype when they were designing the bears and coming up with the pattern. Yep. When they made him, they said, yep, that's what we're going to go with. And the Toby style bear is the most similar to that original pattern.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Off with this, which is a recycled plastic milk bottles that are all shredded down. And we found that that works really well to help the bears keep their shape and structure. Yeah, so that's something a little bit interesting, not just your normal filler. Yeah. Wow. A little bit more sustainable and got that recycled aspect to it as well.
Yeah, beautiful. This is really, really hard, guys. I
am struggling here. I've got this one. I'm not sure yet.
Still looking. Still looking. I think Mr. B's getting a little bit. Which one is she going to pick?
They're making lambs. Yeah.
So how long does it take roughly to make a lamb from woe to go?
I haven't timed myself.
You're under pressure now?
Yeah. It's just with any of the bears, from beginning to end, it's probably 2 to 3 hours. But we sort of do it in stages. So one of the customer service girls will cut it out for us, mark it all up and everything, and then hand it over to us to be sewn and filled. And then we hand it back to be tidied up in ribbons and... We'll just go have a bear talk. Yeah, this is the one. 100% this one. This bear's name is Gartmore Ginny, and Gartmore is a local Tambo property, and the turn off to it is 10 kilometres outside of town on the way to Blackall on your right. So you'll be able to see the little Gartmore sign on your drive to Blackall tomorrow. So guess what we found?
We found Gartmore Road. She's so soft and fluffy. Absolutely love her. She's going to come on all of our adventures, and we are going to take you for a little look around Tambo and see what else we can find. So the visitor centre's actually in the old courthouse in Tambo. So we're just actually going to go and check out the jail. Wonder if anyone's in there.
It's also the local library.
Yes, the library, information centre. And what else do you offer here?
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. That's enough. That keeps you busy.
That's what you want to know, eh?
Yeah. So I just got to pop around to the jail. I can see the police car there too. No, we haven't been doing anything naughty. Have you been behaving yourself, Mr. B?
Yep,
So we should be all good.
always.
So any idea when the jail had its last resident?
It would have been. We built this back in the 80s, so probably.
So
The
the new
last bloke I know was in the 60s was in here.
wow. So the new police station built in the 80s.
Yeah.
Wow, and it took over this one. Wow. So this old geezer in here, he's been in here for a long
I
time.
don't think he feed anymore.
Jeez, he looks like he's had a couple of good feeds over the years. So this is where you would be locked up. Do we know how long they'd stay in here for? Or
Yeah, whatever time it took, I think,
okay. Wow.
back in those days.
Jeez. There you go.
Depends how bad you've been, I suppose.
Guess what you've been up to? How naughty you been?
Yeah, I never used to feed them, or anything. I used to rely on family and that to come and feed them.
So we've just found Frank and Maggie, and they're actually located right at the side of the post office.
Hello, Frank.
Hello, Frank. Hello. What are you doing this morning, Frank?
Hello.
Oh, hello there. So if you want to check out Frank and Maggie, they are just a short walk down from Tambo Teddy's, and ooh, okay. I would definitely come by and say hello to these guys.
Hello.
Hi. What you doing? You're looking pretty sassy.
So we just turned up to the first ever crash site of the Qantas plane in Tambo. So it was a DC-9 plane. It crashed here the 24th of March 1927. It was a regular flight from Charleville to Cloncurry. and the last time people seen it, it was nose diving into the ground. This is the first ever tragedy for Qantas. Up until then, this plane had flown, or the company, sorry, 450,000 miles without injuries in its 6 years of operating. Most aircraft were rudimentary, and obviously the conditions they flew on were quite hazardous, so it was only a matter of time before Qantas actually had its first plane crash. It's been burnt to the ground 3 times.
Gee, that's unlucky. So the pub first opened in Tambo in 1863, and as Dave said, what, 3 times?
It burnt down 3 times. It was the original site for the Cobb & Co carriage rest point. And just by the sign it said, Mr. Parr came into possession of the hotel in 1922 and rebuilt the current building in 1954 after it was burnt down for the 3rd time.
Wow.
I'm sure the fire policies back in those days were very lax and lenient, to say the least. That was a tongue twister.
It was. Anyway, let's go check out the pub. So unfortunately, we are going to miss out on the chicken races because they don't start until the 1st of April. But you know what? That's a good excuse to come back, right? But I've got to say, if you are in Tambo from the 1st of April, definitely check out the chicken races. They are famous chicken races. Absolutely love it when a pub has a good wine list. What's it going to be today? Lovely little morning we have had in Tambo. We've done the historical walk. We went to the pub. The chicken races weren't on, but that's okay. We just chilled out.
Yeah, we had a lemon lime bitter. You had a
vino. Had a vino.
You had a teddy bear.
I'm going to give this town a really good thumbs up. If you're out this way, definitely stop in. We chose to stay at the Sawmill Motel and Caravan Park, which has been absolutely brilliant. 2 nights here. Whew. 2 nights here has done as well. Fully power, hook on the water. Did a load of laundry this morning, and again this afternoon. What are we going to do?
Right, because the actual aquatic centre has been closed for ages, as it has no water, but this place has a pool.
Yes, with artesian water from the basin.
Yes, so it's nice and cool.
Absolutely beautiful, and I reckon we're just going to kick back, use the barbecue again this afternoon because we can, and enjoy the rest of our afternoon and time in Tambo.
And grab some shade.
Absolutely. So yeah, I guess if you've loved this episode, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and guess what? We're heading on from Tambo. Where are we going to go? Do we know where we're going?
Watch the next episode and you'll find out.
That's absolutely right. So see you next episode.